right, good evening, everybody. On this beautiful night, all our students, parents, staff, and all of our special guests tonight, welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2024. My name is Joe Weichhorst, and I'm so lucky to get to be the principal of this great school. Tonight, I also get to be the MC of events, so I'll be back up here often. But let's get this started. We're going to start off tonight with our senior class officers, leading us through honoring our nation and some initial greetings. So to begin, I'd like to invite up Vanessa Mossad, Ryan Schofield, and Kate St. Pierre. Vanessa, Ryan, and Kate, come kick us off. Just hold it down, it's windy, okay?
You know the pledge. Introduce, go.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing. Now, your class of 2024 President, Colin Buscarino.
Nope.
National anthem.
The national anthem.
My bad.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red flares bursting gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. And now, your class of 2024 President, Colin Buscarino.
Greetings, esteemed faculty, proud parents, cherished guests, and above all, my fellow members of the class of 2024. It is with great honor and sincerity that I address you today as we gather here to commemorate the dedication, tenacity, and hard-earned achievements of the Hauppauge class of 2024, and we eagerly anticipate the bright and unlimited possibilities that lie ahead. Now is a time to celebrate the journeys that have led us to this momentous occasion and remember the individuals who have helped us along the way. I would be remiss if I did not recognize the efforts of the parents, teachers, and staff who have guided us. Your unconditional support and wisdom through the triumphs and challenges we have faced have led us to where we are today, and it has imparted us with memories that we will carry for the rest of our lives. We cannot thank you enough for the positive impact you have had on us, and hope you understand the degree to which your actions and kindness have shaped our character. Throughout these past 13 years, we have worked tirelessly, expanding our knowledge and skills while simultaneously forging lifelong relationships and cherished memories. While we may not remember every detail or fact we have learned, we will forever remember the powerful moments and bonds we have created in this community that have shaped us into who we are and who we will become. The Hauppauge community has given us more than just an education. It has introduced us to friendships, experiences, and lifelong lessons that we will carry with us as we progress to the next stage of our journeys. We are beyond fortunate to not only have the opportunity to be here today, but to embark on the long path of adulthood. We are well equipped for the challenges we will face ahead, and must remember the adversities that we have overcome already, as our perseverance will continue to lead us on a path of success. I cannot even begin to express how grateful I am to have been a member of this class, and I cannot wait to see the wonderful things we have in store for us. I would now like to introduce my fellow class of 2024 officers, Nicholas Sumwalt, Haley Kalesa, Reese Coughlin, and Jennifer Dove, to present our senior class gift. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2024.
On behalf of the entire graduating class, we would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to the teachers, staff, and fellow students who have supported us through this incredible journey. Today we come together to present a gift that symbolizes our appreciation and the lasting memories that we've created here. This gift is more than just an item. It represents the collective effort, dedication, and spirit of our class. We hope it will serve as a lasting reminder of the time that we've spent here and the bonds that we've formed.
The Hauppauge community has given us more than we could ever ask for, not just in education, but memories that we will never forget and that we will tell our children and grandchildren, life lessons that we've learned along the way, and friendships that will last a lifetime.
For our last action as class officers, we decided to give back to our community and future graduating classes. We wanted to leave behind a gift that could be enjoyed for years to come. With that being said, our class gift is over $1,200 in field and lawn games to be used for future select school events. Our own class was fortunate enough to enjoy these games at our senior picnic.
Thank you to everyone who contributed to making this gift possible. Your hard work, generosity, and commitment have made this moment special. We hope this gift brings joy and serves as a lasting legacy for future students. Thank you once again, and here's to the wonderful memories and the bright future ahead.
Thank you, class officers, and thank you for that amazing gift. That's absolutely going to create a lot of fun competitions for years to come, like our field day that you guys had for the first time. So future classes will definitely benefit from that, and maybe some of the staff, we'll see. So hello again, Hauppauge community, and for one last time, the class of 2024. I've gotten to know so many of you, especially this year, as Dr. Murphy and I visited almost all of you in class and talked with you about your experiences as a student in Hauppauge. And I'm so grateful to be your principal, as I mentioned before. I'm also so grateful for this community, which has become a second home for me. And a night like tonight would not be possible without the support of so many people. So first, thank you to our incredible Board of Education, many joining us tonight, led by President Dave Barchet and Vice President Rob Scarito. Thank you as well to our board members Mike Buscarino with us tonight, Mrs. Colleen Capisi, Dr. Larry Craffa with us tonight, James Kiley with us tonight, and Gemma Salvia. You commit so much of your time and your free time and energy to ensuring our district is the best it can be, and we all thank you for it. Thank you for our district office team, led by Dr. Don Murphy. Thank you for trusting me with leading this high school and your leadership. Thank you as well to Deputy Superintendent, Mr. Joe Tasman, Assistant Superintendents, Mrs. Bridget Sienna, Dr. Tim McCarthy, and Mrs. Rebecca Bilski, and to Dr. Chris Smalley, our Executive Administrator for IT and Security Initiatives. Your support and guidance mean more to me than you know. Thank you to our building's backbones, our assistant principals and my friends, Mrs. Darby, Mrs. Ferrara, and Mr. Wald. I can't state enough how thankful I am for all you do every day, and Mrs. Ferrara for all the work that went into planning tonight's ceremony. And thank you to the rest of our district's building leaders, our middle school principal, Mrs. O'Connor, and assistant principals, Mrs. Pagliari, who was an assistant principal to all of you through your 9th and 10th grade years, and Mr. Trentowski, as well as Mr. Collin, principal of Forest Brook, Dr. DeMuzio, principal of the Pines, and Mr. Gagliardi, principal of Bretton Woods. Your years of work have helped raise such wonderful students. These students are who they are today, in part because of your buildings and your teachers. And thank you to our incredible team of directors, Mrs. Barry, Mrs. Brophy, Mr. Butler, Mr. Campanelli, Dr. Eastman, Mrs. Hanson, Dr. Landor, Dr. Reingold, Dr. Wenkmuller, and Ms. Young. For several of you, congratulations on finishing year 1 in these roles. Our team is now stronger than ever, and I love working with all of you. The standards you establish help our students work hard and accomplish their goals. Thank you to our district's teachers, counselors, social workers, teaching assistants, clerical team, and nurses, so many of whom are part of tonight's ceremony, and all support staff for helping our students on their way to tonight. Special shout-outs go to Ms. Murata, Ms. Fazio, and Mrs. Malandrucolo for all the behind-the-scenes work coming into tonight. The work you do every day amazes me, and we would not be here tonight without you. And thank you, of course, to our custodial team, led by Mr. Steve Nelson, our facilities team, led by Mr. Glenn Holm, and the buildings and grounds team, led by Mr. Mike Raffini. If you look all around, wherever you look right now, this whole setup is done because of hours of work by them. And we can't thank you enough for your hard work and dedication to making this happen, especially in the heat, and for keeping our buildings and grounds clean and beautiful. Major thanks and gratitude also go out to our security team, led by Dr. Smalley and Mr. Pat Caffrey. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, our building is active. We're the high school that never sleeps. And we thank you for always keeping us safe. In these uncertain times, it's comforting to know that you have our backs. And thank you to our PTSA, many of whom tonight are members, led by Mrs. Julie Mashanya, and all of our parents, guardians, grandparents, friends, and families who have helped raise all of these amazing individuals in front of me. Without your partnership, your children would not be here. And finally, thank you to this class. There are over 280 outstanding individuals who are about to move on to the rest of their lives. I can't list all of your accomplishments, but I can say that I can only hope my own children grow up to someday be like so many of you. I am proud of you, and I know this whole community is. Before you embark, though, I want to make sure we're all really taking in this moment in time. I need to do this myself. So I'm going to ask everyone here, even our guests, all of you, to try something with me. I'd like you all to close your eyes. Just don't fall asleep. Some of the noise from the street might keep you up anyway. And imagine you are yourself 30, 40, maybe even 50 or 60 years in the future. Just imagine you're older, doesn't matter when, thinking about the good old days, and wishing like anything that you could be back in any moment in time and relive that moment. Again, just picture yourself in the future and imagine that this is the moment you're allowed to be in again, and then open your eyes. Doing this helps you really appreciate where you are and helps you to be in the moment. I'll give you an example of when I recently did this, and I do it frequently. A few weeks ago, I was out on my patio. It was another hot day. I was grilling, which I love to do, and I had my son, who's almost 5, and my daughter, who is 2.5 and acts every bit of it, and my golden retriever, who's a child himself, but he's 6 years old, and he acts like a puppy. So just for the visual, I have a hot grill, raw chicken that I'm handling in front of me, so I can't really do anything with my hands, and I'm very busy, so I kindly ask all of them to please stay on the patio and play so I can see them. Seems simple enough. Everyone who's had little kids or dogs or any kind of pet knows bad things happen when you lose sight of them. So I was trying just to keep things in order. Now, my dog loves nothing more in this world than a good stick. Those of you dog people out there, you might know the same. But the kids know that too. He might actually be running here now because I said the word stick. So if you see a dog running around, that's him. Anyway, instead of complying with my simple request, they run to the yard and start grabbing sticks. So naturally, I yell and demand they come back, which to my surprise they do right away. But they come back and they are yelling, laughing, running, and my dog is jumping on them. Mind you, he's 80 pounds and the kids combined are 60. He's jumping on them to get the sticks and he's knocking them over. And remember, there's a very hot grill and raw chicken that I'm working with, so I can't really help out. There's screaming, there's laughing, then there's crying, all of the emotions you can think of. And from there I have two options. I can yell and demand order, or just remember that 50 years from now, I will be saying I'd do anything at all to be right back there in that moment with them. Because these little moments are the ones that matter. I know that when I'm 80, I'm going to wish like anything that I could be back with my little kids again, just enjoying their company. As Andy Bernard said in The Office, those of you Office fans out there, I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them. Well, you're all living it right now, so please be in the moment tonight, all of you, because one day you may wish you could be back. You won't really be able to, but at least you'll be able to tell yourself you were fully present in the moment. Congratulations, class of 2024. Thank you, and always be present. Thank you. Now, as I stressed in my speech, we're all here today because of the support from our parents and our Board of Education. A night like this would be impossible without you. Mr. Barchet and our board are always working to improve things for our district, and they commit countless hours to do so. And so now I'd like to invite Mr. Dave Barchet, the Board of Education President, to the podium to address the graduates. Mr. Barchet? Right here. I got it. Oh, good, I got it.
Thank you, Mr. Whitehorst. Dear graduates, esteemed faculty, family, and friends, I'm deeply honored to stand before you today, not only as the Board of Education President for the last 12 years, but also, like 3 of my fellow board members, as a proud parent of a child among the graduates. I've been delivering these speeches for more than a decade at the various schools, and my process when I do this is always the same. And it's probably the same process that a lot of you have employed to get you through high school. You get the assignment, and the first thing you do is you have this false confidence that it's going to be easy. And then the next thing you do is you procrastinate. And then the third thing you do is you finally panic when you realize that the due date is coming. And then finally, the night before the due date, sheer terror sets in, and you make that false promise to yourself that you're never going to do it this way again, and next time you'll spend a little more attention to what's going on. And false confidence and procrastination are the easiest parts of this process, and so last year, right after my speech last year, I started that process immediately. And I was so good at the initial parts of false confidence and procrastination that I kept them up all year until last night. So last night, of course, at pre-prom, I hadn't written a thing yet, and I'm sitting outside, and a bourbon and 2 cigars into panic mode, worsened probably by the bourbon. And so as I probably don't do often enough, I asked my beautiful, wonderful, perfect wife, Amy, what should I talk about at my speech tomorrow? And she said, well, how do you feel right now? And that answer was simple and brilliant. The only problem was 5 minutes earlier, I had been yelling at my kids for being kids. And so at that moment, I felt anger, I felt disappointment and disgust, which I didn't think would be the greatest theme for my speech before you today. So I got home and I began thinking, again, how do I feel now? It was a few hours later. And I thought about it so hard and so long that I fell fast asleep without writing anything, again, perhaps assisted by the bourbon I had drank. So this morning I woke up at 6 a.m. and I found myself back at the sheer panic and terror portion of the writing process. And it was too late to go to bed and too early to do anything about it. And around 10 a.m., Dr. Murphy called me, told me he was in my driveway to chat, like we do so often. And I step outside exhausted, but I couldn't notice or help but notice how beautiful the day was. It was warm like it is now. The sun was shining on my face. Walking down my driveway, I took a look around. Up to my right was my American flag, flying in the breeze up against the blue sky with perfect white clouds. And to my left, on my emerald green lawn, bright white and blue signs congratulating my daughter Jamie for her graduation and also her admission into college. And at the bottom of my driveway, Dr. Murphy posed that question that I had been asking myself and that my wife had asked me, how do you feel right now? And certainly I could have said tired, worried, and terrorized, because that's how I was feeling as well. But overall, my feeling was gratitude, pride, and optimism. And as I look out upon you now, it is hard not to have those feelings, and those feelings have only intensified. So, like I said, gratitude, and on behalf of the Board of Education and your parents, I want to express my deepest gratitude for your hard work, determination, and resilience, which have brought you to this significant milestone in your lives. Your achievements, both academically and personally, are a testament to your dedication and character and are worthy of our gratitude. Pride. Pride can take many forms. It's not about arrogance or selfishness. It's about recognizing your worth as a human being, and it is rooted in faith, family, and humility. Be proud of your achievements. It's okay to be proud. Your resilience and your values that helped you through school and high school will carry you through college. You deserve our praise, and you should all be very proud of yourselves. And finally, optimism. It is impossible to look out at you and not feel optimism about the future of America and the future of Hauppauge. You are the best and brightest that Hauppauge has to offer, and you too should feel optimistic about your future. Optimistic that you are prepared for success, and optimistic that you live in the greatest country on the face of the earth, where success is within reach for all of you, regardless of your gender, race, ethnicity, or disability. So if I asked you now, how do you feel, I would hear many different answers. But I know that all of you now or in college will feel some of the feelings that I felt over the last 24 hours. Confidence, false or justified, procrastination, panic, terror, anger, and disappointment. However, I want you to remember that it's okay to feel and it's okay to worry. And despite that worry and panic and sometimes terror, through hard work, determination, and resilience, the feelings of optimism, gratitude, and pride will shine through as they did for me this morning. On behalf of the Board of Education and my fellow proud parents, thank you for allowing us to be part of your story, and may your life be filled with gratitude, pride, and optimism. Thank you. And it wouldn't be, any speech wouldn't be complete without embarrassing my daughter. Jamie, congratulations. I love you. Your quirkiness and brilliance amazes me every day, and you bring me gratitude, pride, and optimism. And don't tell your sister, but you are still the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I love you. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Barchet, and thank you again to our Board of Education for your never-ending support. I'd now like to welcome Dr. Don Murphy, our Superintendent of Schools, to the stage. Well, he's already here, but to come up to the podium to share some words of wisdom. As many of you know, Dr. Murphy and I had a goal this year of meeting with the entire senior class, and we essentially met that goal, and we've appreciated the feedback you gave us. However, without further ado, here is Dr. Murphy.
Thank you very much, Mr. Weichhorst. And let's take a moment to acknowledge Joe and his entire team for putting together this amazing graduation ceremony today. I'm not sure that everyone here knows that the majority of our Hauppauge Board of Education members have a graduating senior in attendance today. I'm hopeful this news makes the parents here today smile and reassured, knowing that the stewards of our district have been completely vested in this class of 2024 as parents themselves. As you just heard and saw from his speech, Board President Dave Barchet is here with daughter Jamie, and we have Board Trustee Dr. Larry Craffa with son Vincent, Board Trustee Mike Buscarino with son Colin, and Board Trustee Jim Kiley with son Joseph. Let's please recognize these board members who together have over 40-plus years of dedicated service on our Hauppauge Board of Education. This class, the class of 2024, it's honestly very special to me and has been on a truly remarkable journey culminating in today's ceremony. This year, they have shared feedback and their stories honestly and vulnerably with me, and I believe I owe it to them, out of respect, to be equally vulnerable and transparent in this speech. This class of 2024, they have left an indelible mark on me. In addition to Jamie and Vincent, Colin, and Joseph, many other names are stuck in my head. Silas, Battaglia, Kalesa, Pipia, Neglia, Murphy, Margulies, O'Connor, Tarasenko. I love saying that name. Tarasenko. I could go on and on. My speech today, it may be a little unconventional. It will include one or two of my own anecdotes and the words of the graduates themselves. Their story is about resilience, taking chances, overcoming obstacles, and understanding the power of friendships and the love of family. And I can relate. When I asked this group to name their favorite musicians, a few names appeared with the most frequency on this survey. At the top of that list was Zach Bryan, the young country music singer. I've included some lyrics and quotes attributed to him in this speech as well. Zach Bryan, embrace the journey, for it is where you'll find your true self. So here goes. When I first entered kindergarten in Hauppauge, I remember. Riley Miner. When I first entered kindergarten in Hauppauge, I remember how kind and welcoming the teachers were. Michelle Pacifico. Being so nervous and not talking to any of my classmates. Michael Laverty. Seeing some of my neighbors in my class who would soon become lifelong friends. When I finally made it to Hauppauge Middle School, I remember Haley Kalesa. I remember loving that we switched classes. Arav Prabhu. How big school seemed to be again, and all those lockers. Abigail Hartman, being nervous but excited for the change. When I moved up from 8th grade to Hauppauge High School, I remember Tia Soa. I was excited and ready for the new beginning. Chris Curcio. Since COVID happened, the same year as my moving up, we drove in the parking lot at the high school while the teachers of the middle school congratulated us. Let's stop there a second and remember, as Chris has this right, this class was robbed of a traditional 8th grade moving up ceremony 4 years ago. This group of students endured online learning and dealt with the disruption to all aspects of their lives. And yet, they have come out on the other side of it thriving, showing us all their grit and determination. Zach Bryan, sometimes the darkest nights produce the brightest stars. Ironically, I recently discovered Zach Bryan's music myself and learned he has a few songs mentioning or referencing the great Johnny Cash. And I feel a connection to Cash on a most personal level. My father was a teacher and a principal for 30 years in Long Beach. He was also a huge Johnny Cash fan. When I was 22 years old, I actually took my dad to see Johnny Cash in concert. I always had this curiosity about Johnny Cash because of my dad's clear interest in him. It was a way to connect with my dad through the music. At that time, I hadn't followed my dad's career path into education. Actually, about a year after that Johnny Cash concert, I got my first real job at a trading firm on Wall Street. And a few years later, I actually hit it big on Wall Street, very big. In 1999, an opportunity came my way, a chance with a big risk, and I wasn't going to let it go. Zach Bryan, in the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. I invested what amounted to my life savings from Wall Street in a new internet startup. This was the time of the dot-com craze, Amazon, Yahoo, eBay. Internet stocks were exploding. The projections for my stake in this company, based upon other valuations at the time, were staggering. 10 million, 40 million, more. And this opportunity seemingly appeared overnight. But I'll come back to that. A favorite Hauppauge High School memory, Justin Mannix. Favorite Hauppauge High School memory is playing on senior night for the school soccer team. Tyler Stepanio, homecoming. Mike Esposito, getting the name Big Money. I'd love to know the story behind that. Now that I'm set to graduate, the following thought or question hits me. Vivian Derby. I am nervous of what is to come next, but I am excited and ready to go to college. Tommaso Clark. Will I ever see these awesome people again? What advice would you give your future self when you deal with extreme adversity? Amber Van Cott. Don't listen to what anyone says. Do what makes you happy and what makes you thrive. Doug Novell Jr. To keep your head high and keep moving forward. My dad also told me to always be 1% better than yesterday. And finally, Grace Crean. Always know that whatever it is, it'll pass. That you always have the strength to overcome even the hardest adversity. Here's the thing about taking chances. Some adversity may ensue, but to me, if you keep pushing, new opportunities arise. So that internet startup investment, my life savings, never did end up matching the hype of mind-blowing riches. My stake, my share, it fell a bit short of $40 million or even $1 million. The real value, zero. I lost everything. But here is what did happen after I took that shot, I took that chance. I took another chance of following my heart to pursue a new career path, teaching. I then took a chance as a broke teacher going out in New York City one night in 2002, and I definitely took a risk asking a girl that night for her phone number. You didn't ask, can I get your Snap back then to the kids here. And finally, I took a big chance asking that same girl to marry me 3 years later. And my dad, the longtime elementary school principal, he passed away soon after that Johnny Cash concert many years ago. I was 24 years old. That concert was actually one of the last times I really spent the night out with him. He passed years before my big investment. And he hasn't been here for my career in education, including seeing me in this role as superintendent. But as Tom Cruise said in A Few Good Men, reflecting on his career and talking about his father who had passed away, I think he would have liked this an awful lot. I know my dad would have liked seeing me up here today. I think he would have liked that I found my true calling, my career path, and followed in his footsteps. I also know he would have loved my two beautiful daughters, Ella and Lily, and he definitely would get a kick out of my son, who recently turned 11. My son's name, Johnny, named after my dad's favorite singer, the great Johnny Cash. You see, it's not lost on me that the risk I took on Wall Street, which at first seemed like a huge loss, turned out to be a blessing. And it's not lost on me that it took some courage to regroup from that time. And it's also clear to me that having a close circle of friends and family helped me greatly to deal with the loss of my father and with the huge task of reinventing myself in a new career. Lastly, it's also obvious to me that I would not have met my wife, started my family, if even one step along the way of my journey was different. Zach Bryan, your strength lies in your ability to rise every time you fall. To the graduates, continue on your own paths with courage, confidence, and resilience. But you already know this. You show courage playing the cello in front of a large audience. You show confidence being the starting pitcher of the county and Long Island championship games. You take a chance and display compassion when starting a food pantry. You show courage flying across the stage as Peter Pan. You take a chance and join a new girls' flag football team in Hauppauge. You take a risk and embark on the journey to be an IB diploma candidate. And you take a chance picking the right college or vocational school or starting a new job out of high school. And you show the utmost courage and take a chance making the decision to serve our country. Zach Bryan, success is not measured by wealth or fame, but the lives you touch. I'd like my parents and family to know, Mason Rivera, I'd like my parents and family to know you guys did a better job than I ever could have asked for. John Margulies, I love and appreciate them. I could keep going, but here is what you need to know, parents. I received countless other responses, almost word for word to John's response. Your kids, the soon-to-be graduates, they love you. When you look back on your life 50 years from now, as Mr. Whitehorse posed, how will you know you have been a success? Julian Kahihe, when I see how much of a friend I've been to others and how it traveled with me along the way, that's all I care about. Kaylin Natali Alabre, I'll know that I've been a success by being able to say I lived a full life of laughter, heartbreak, love, and happiness. And Hunter Pipia, if I met my goals and stayed true to who I am as a person. Seniors, I stand here humbly suggesting that you continue to be the brave, dynamic learners and soon-to-be leaders so many of us have come to love. Please remember to check in with all of us here in Hauppauge often. We will be watching with curiosity and immense pride. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Murphy. And we continue to be on an incredible trajectory here under your leadership. So now we're going to transition to the reasons we're all here tonight, the students. So at this time, I'm going to ask Juliana Bellaro to make her way up to the stage. While Juliana comes up, she's going to come to the podium to read the class poem, One Ripple at a Time. So as Juliana comes up, I'll tell you a little bit of background on the next piece. Each year we have a contest to determine who should deliver the graduation poem. This year, Juliana submitted her incredible poem and was selected as the winner out of dozens of other options. It is on the cover of your program, so you could read along, but now Juliana will be here to present it. So Juliana, take it away. Let's hold it down so it doesn't fly.
The water is still, holding its breath, watching, waiting. As a rock scripts across the stillness, it sends ripple across the surface, urging it to move forward. As graduates, we have made plenty of ripples in our lives, each ripple beckoning a new whisper of adventure and opportunity. They have urged us to carry on to this very moment. As we lurch into adulthood, let us not forget, it only takes the smallest of ripples to alter stillness in life. Now we may walk across this stage united with unequivocal pride, for we must embrace the tide of life as time gets swept up by the current, beginning with one ripple to reverberate across the world at a time.
Okay, thank you, Juliana. That was really beautiful and a great way to segue us to the next part of the program. So I would now like to welcome two of the most outstanding students and people I've gotten the chance to know, our salutatorian and our valedictorian, to deliver some words to the graduating class. Starting with our salutatorian, Israel Rojas Jr. So as Israel comes up, I'll share with you quickly that he'll be attending MIT this fall as a pre-med major on a full scholarship. So Israel, we'll take your words very strongly. Come on to the podium. Make sure you hold it down because a lot of wind. Okay.
Yep.
Keep your hand there.
Greetings, class of 2024. I look ahead, and all I can see are proud faces of those willing to achieve their dreams. We are here to not only celebrate making it through these arduous 4 years of high school, but also taking that next step to reaching our own individual potential. And while I cannot possibly understate the significance of this graduation for each and every one of us as individuals, sharing this experience together and supporting one another makes it all the more special. I learned the value of having people by your side through my academic journey in Hauppauge. I moved to the school district in 6th grade, and initially, I knew absolutely no one. I thought that I was completely alone, and as though there was a wall between me and everyone else that was insurmountable. However, it took my fellow peers, the same ones I now have the honors of speaking to today, to lift me past that wall. The famous author, Kurt Vonnegut, once said, "What should young people do with their lives today? Many things, obviously, but the most daring thing is to create stable communities in which the terrible disease of loneliness can be cured." I want to give thanks to everyone here in the Hauppauge community, teachers, faculty, administration, and especially the class of 2024, because you all helped cure my disease. If I could, I would try to thank everyone by name, but it would take so long that Whitehorse would kick me off the stage before I get to finish. I want you to think of a time where you might have also felt isolated, but you had someone or a group of people there to pick you up. These memories are the ones I urge you to take with you as you move on into college, the workforce, the military, or any future path. This branching out may seem exciting for some and daunting for others, but those memories will help you push through any obstacles in your way, just as you push through high school. The fact that you are here shows your admirable perseverance and ambition. We gather here today to grasp our future with our own hands. But as we take these next steps toward our destinies, we will naturally form our own communities wherever we are, because no one can do it all by themselves. Not me, nor even the valedictorian. I can't even count the number of times I felt that I took the wrong path, or even made a U-turn of sorts. But each and every time, someone here steered me back on track. I hope that you all take the kindness and compassion this high school surrounded us with and incorporate it into your future. However, as much as community can boost you, your success will ultimately come up to how much effort you put in for that to happen. I know that we as a class have been struggling with senioritis, so effort might be lacking at the moment. But this commencement represents us moving on to the next phase of our lives, where 110% of our effort is needed. Anything we go on to do will only be as fulfilling as the amount of effort we put into it. I challenge you all to not just enjoy what life has to offer after high school, but to always give everything your all. You never really know how far it can take you. I want to thank everyone once again for making these past 4 years unforgettable. I hope that each and every one of you sitting in front of me accomplishes everything they want in life and more. Congratulations, class of 2024. We made it. And now I'd like to introduce to you the valedictorian of the class of 2024, Mahika Grandi.
Thank you, Israel, for the introduction. I am honored to be sharing the spotlight tonight with my favorite Science Olympiad partner. A warm welcome, faculty, superintendent, Board of Education, parents, friends, and the class of 2024. This is a very special day as we celebrate the final step of our high school journey and the beginning of a new one. I'm grateful to everyone who was a part of my journey up to this point. Thank you to my parents and brother who supported me in all my endeavors and encouraged my passions. I want to thank my friends for making school days enjoyable even when everything was stressful. Lastly, I would like to thank my teachers for their guidance in and out of the classroom, pushing me to be my best self. We are all here this evening at the final destination of our high school career. Sitting here today represents all the moments for the past few years where we had some of the greatest and worst days of our lives. But this journey to get here is truly what makes the destination worth it. 4 years ago, my mom asked me to write the quote, "Life is not about the destination, it's about the journey," onto a board where we placed magnets my family collected from past trips. In these 4 years, the number of magnets has increased, but every time I look at the board, I don't think about the places we traveled. Instead, I remember the new people I met, new experiences, and my favorite moments on the trip. These moments make the destination worth it, just like today. Our favorite memories over the years, such as Kicks for Cancer, homecoming, spirit weeks, walking to Restaurant Row, joining new clubs, and finding a good group of friends are the magnets of my high school. The bonds of these magnets with my board reflect the connections created in these past 4 years, and each of you has a unique board of magnets with many stories to carry with you in the future. Each day, week, and month have their own journey. A piece of advice that I follow is to take one day at a time. My dance teacher was the one to tell me this when she saw I was overwhelmed with dance rehearsals, school assignments, and social obligations. She told me that I am going to have hundreds of things on my to-do list every day, but the best I can do is focus on the present moment and complete the tasks I can. There will always be times where you can't control what happens in your life, which can make it stressful. But taking a step back and taking things one step at a time can make the biggest difference. While everyone's journey is different, so is their destination. But that's what makes the future both exciting and nerve-wracking, because no one knows what to expect. These two emotions are what I feel standing here today, and I'm sure many of you feel the same way. Basketball coach Jim Belvano said, "But think about it. If you laugh, you think, and you cry, that's a full day. That's a heck of a day. You do that 7 days a week, you're going to have something special." If high school has taught us anything, it is that life is going to be messy, so there is no final destination. We just keep moving forward to the next stage, adding more to our journey. The journey is the most exciting part, and I want everyone to keep taking new opportunities, even if you struggle in the end, because it will be worth it. I wish everyone the best of luck in their future endeavors, whatever they may be. Always remember that even if the shortcut seems easier, living through every moment of the journey makes the game of life. Congratulations to the class of 2024. We did it.
All right, thank you, Mahika. And she'll also be pre-med this fall at Stony Brook, so we took some great advice tonight from 2 future doctors. Being a principal is really challenging, but one of the most rewarding parts is getting to know the valedictorian and the salutatorian as they get their speeches ready. We're also proud of you, and thank you again for your words of wisdom. We have one more speaker tonight before getting to the graduating class, and our next speaker is our distinguished alumnus for the class of 2024. This person was chosen by our Distinguished Alumni Committee after being nominated by our very own Ruthie Pincus. Ruthie's in the audience with us tonight. She's also graduating into retirement today. We love you, and we'll miss you more than you know, Ruthie. And we're thrilled to present this honor to Mr. Tom Curdahy, class of 1981. Just some quick info on Mr. Curdahy before he takes the stage and the podium, which, as you'll see, is nothing new to him. Tom, as mentioned, graduated from Hauppauge High School in 1981. In high school, he was president of the statewide student government, and he was an active member of the theater department, which makes sense as to why he's here. He went to NYU and was the valedictorian of the class of 1985 with a BA in politics and dramatic literature. He was president of his class there and attended the NYU School of Law, where he was chair of the university-wide student government. Since then, he's had countless accolades, including his work helping people living with HIV/AIDS and his incredible work on Broadway. Tom is a Tony Award winner and producer of countless shows. He's also received awards such as the Robert Whitehead Award for Outstanding Achievement in Commercial Theater Producing, and he was also named a Distinguished Alum for NYU, so it's only fitting that he's a Distinguished Alum here now. He's also produced Samuel L. Jackson on Broadway, and he just wrapped up a movie with someone named Jennifer Lopez, if any of you have ever heard of her. So because of all his accolades, our committee couldn't think of anyone better to give advice to this class, almost 40 years since graduating from NYU. So without further ado, I introduce to you Mr. Tom Curdahy. Just keep your hand on it so it doesn't blow away. Yeah.
Good evening, friends, parents, family members, loved ones, educators, and especially students. This is your day. I still remember my graduation from Hauppauge High School. It was one of the happiest days of my life. In fact, some of my friends from the class of '81 are here with me today. We have remained close our entire lives. That is one of the gifts of growing up in a town that celebrates community. I have made many, many friends along the way, but it is my friends from Hauppauge who know me best, and I cherish those friendships. When I gave the speech at my college graduation, I had the idea that it should be a celebration of all of us. We had spent 4 years of college together, endured countless late nights cramming for exams and the highs and lows of being students. All of you have done the same. After 4 years of hard work and hopefully some good times, you have reached this moment when we honor your accomplishments and send you into the world for the next chapter of your lives. So let's have a little fun and make this celebration about all of you. When I was here in high school, I was voted most class spirit and most school spirit. I loved Hauppauge High School. I still love Hauppauge High School. So as I did when I graduated college, I want you all to make a lot of noise today. I work on Broadway, and there's nothing we love more than a standing ovation. And at this moment, I want the entire class of 2024 to stand up. Please stand up and give yourselves a standing ovation. Please make as much noise as possible. Let the kids in Comac and Smithtown and Kings Park and Brentwood hear you. Give it up for yourselves. That was great. Now I need to keep this short or we'll be here all night, but there are a few thoughts I'd like to share with you. You can sit now. When I was a student here in Hauppauge, I had extraordinary teachers who encouraged me to think and dream and explore. For me, going to New York, to school in New York became my dream. I knew I wanted to live in a place where I could go to museums, eat food from all over the world, go to the theater, sports events, and concerts nightly, and live amongst one of the most diverse populations on the planet. That dream was right for me. My teachers here in Hauppauge understood that about me and encouraged it. Living in New York City led me to a life in the theater and film where I have worked with some of the biggest stars of our time: Jennifer Lopez, Nathan Lane, Jonathan Groff, Cheetah Rivera, Matthew Broderick, Angela Lansbury, Jeremy Jordan, Jinx Monsoon, Darren Criss, and Samuel L. Jackson. Today, I hope you are all thinking about your own dreams. Allow yourself those dreams. Whether it's to change the world, make a lot of money, become a great artist, create a family, or live a life of service, hold on to those dreams. You deserve them. Work towards them. Don't be afraid to think and believe you can achieve anything, however modest or grand. If anyone had told me that this boy from Hauppauge's class of '81 would be standing on a stage accepting multiple Tony Awards, I'm not sure I would have believed them. But in my heart, it's something I wanted for myself, and I had teachers and parents who believed in me and encouraged me to live and work without fear. I hope today you take the time to look inside your hearts and ask yourselves, what do I want for myself? My father was the superintendent of schools in West Islip. He had stationery with a quote from the poet-philosopher Khalil Gibran that read, "You are the bows from which your children as living arrows are set forth." Your teachers and administrators here in Hauppauge are some of the best in the world. They are the bows that are setting you forth into the world, armed with your diplomas and the life lessons you've learned along the way. Use those lessons. Look around you. Think about that secret wish that you have for yourself that you've never said out loud to another person. Today is a day to dream, to wish, to hope. If your future is a canvas, take a moment right now to paint on it a vision of the life you want to live. Make it beautiful and make it your reality. Since I graduated in 1981, I have come home every year. My brother and his wife still live here in Hauppauge, and my very large Irish Catholic family still celebrates Christmas here every year. I love coming home to see how things have changed and how they've stayed the same. I spent countless hours watching the Eagles play football on this very field, going to school musicals in the auditorium, attending school events organized by the student council, and playing tennis courts here and at the middle school. In 1981, the recently closed McDonald's was brand new, so we used to hang out there, or would go to the now closed Ground Round or the Dairy Queen right off of exit 56, where I worked for many years. There was no Chipotle or Brancinelli's or Wingstop or Wendy's. And in 10 years, these places will probably all be different as well. But the soul of the town will remain the same. Hauppauge is a place where community is paramount. We support our neighbors. We celebrate our accomplishments. We encourage everyone to live their best lives. I had wonderful teachers and educators here at Hauppauge, starting at Forest Brook Elementary School, going into middle school and extending through to high school. Teachers like Russ Steyert, who attended a reception here tonight, who taught current events, Dara Zaruka, our student council advisor, and Norm Golden, our theater teacher. Today, I hope you are all so proud of my friend Ruthie Pincus, your great theater teacher, who was recently recognized by the Tony Awards for her extraordinary work. Ruthie's out here somewhere. My late husband wrote the musical Anastasia, which is about a young woman's search for home, love, and family. For all the awards I've won in my lifetime, I'm grateful to my parents, my teachers, and this town for instilling in me the importance of those three essential pillars of life: home, love, family. Parents and caretakers, congratulations. No student graduates without the love and support of their families. Students, remember this day. Take it in. Stay hungry. Be curious. Ask questions. Don't be complacent. Allow yourself wants, but remember nothing comes without discipline, hard work, and rigor. Have standards for yourself and hold yourself to them. And remember to laugh along the way. I'd be lost without laughter. Some final words of advice. Spend a little less time on social media. Do you really need to spend that extra half hour on TikTok? If you're wondering if you should send that text, it's probably a bad idea. Count to 10 before you hit send. Also, there's plenty of room for Beyonce and Taylor Swift. Keep your mind open and your taste varied. More seriously, if you want a great career, be the first to show up in the morning and the last to leave at night. Make new friends, but stay close to the ones you have today. Over time, you will come to recognize how important these lifelong friendships are. Allow love into your lives. Every family takes its own shape and size, but there is nothing like the love and security and joy of family. Thank your parents and loved ones tonight. They've done more for you than you can possibly imagine. And be a good citizen. Engage in the world around you. Help a neighbor. Be sure to stay hungry. Stay active. Dream big. Be kind, keep a sense of humor. Most of all, congratulate yourselves. Today is a huge day in your lives. You've earned this moment. Class of 2024, you rock. Thanks for having me. It's an honor to come home and spend this time with you. In my Tony-winning show, Hadestown, the main character, Orpheus, raises a glass and makes a toast to the world we dream about and the one we live in now. I'd like to toast you, class of 2024, as I dream about the world you're going to create for all of us. As we say on Broadway, bravo to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Curtihy, for your advice. That was very theatrical to talk about humor while the honking was going on, so that was perfectly played. And thank you for coming back here again one more time, where it all began. So I hope all of you realize how valuable that advice is from one of your own, and you could be up here in that time from now. But now is the key moment you've all been waiting for. So I'd like to start inviting people to do a few things. So first, I'd like to invite our senior class advisors to come up to the podium off the stage and get ready to announce our graduates, Mrs. Jess Kalesa and Mr. Harry Sheehan. They'll be at the podium below to read the graduates' names, and they will walk across the stage. I'm also now going to ask our class officers, a valedictorian and salutatorian, to assemble on the ramp to the left here. Stay against the back rail. They'll be greeting you as you come up. You don't have to be shaking hands. You can if you want. There's nothing wrong with that. But we want you to come up the ramp, and they're going to be your greeters. I'm going to ask Mr. Barchet and Dr. Murphy to remain on stage. There's 2 spots for you right there. You're going to stay with me. I'll ask our Board of Education members and our central office team to come right off to the steps there, to the bottom of the steps with Mr. Wald, who will be there. And you'll congratulate the graduates as they exit the stage. Okay? I'll ask our district administrators under the tent here to join Mrs. Darby over at the bottom of the ramp. You're going to greet the students as they enter and congratulate them as they approach the podium. Students, we are slightly tweaking what we practiced. I sent this out, so I want you to make sure you follow the directions so that we can get the best moments possible. Your parents want to take pictures. We have a photographer here that's going to take pictures, and these moments will last a lifetime. Mrs. Ferrara, who's already over there, as we practiced, will come to your rows and ask you to stand. You'll then walk up, be handed a diploma cover by Mrs. Darby at the bottom of the ramp. When your name is called, you'll come across the stage. You'll greet your fellow classmates, and then me. You'll greet Dr. Murphy and Mr. Barchet as well. Be ready for a photo as we shake hands. There's tape on the stage for where you should stand, so I'll try to help you out. You're going to exit down the steps. After shaking some more hands, you're going to grab an important packet from the guidance tent. Please don't leave that here tonight. It has very important things in that packet, okay? Make sure you leave with it. To our guests in attendance, I'm going to ask if you can to please limit sounds and applause so all names can be clearly heard. After the walk, again, graduates will walk up the stage, shake hands with our board and our central office team, and see our counselors for that packet. Finally, I would be remiss if I didn't extend my gratitude to Mrs. Kalesa and Mr. Sheehan, and I think we should all give them a round of applause. They've served as wonderful class advisors for years. You helped start what is hopefully a new tradition here, Senior Field Day, and it was so much fun to see that, and it was fitting that that was the class gift as well. You really made high school special for this class. Prom was also very beautiful last night, so on behalf of everyone here, thank you. Now, before we call names, I'd like to ask all of our graduates to please stand. So Dr. Murphy, Mr. Barchet, and all of our guests tonight, I present to you the Hauppauge High School class of 2024. Let's hear it for them as a group. All right, let's get to it.
Victoria Aquavita. Antonio Buglione. Mario Harancic.
Congratulations. All right, good stuff.
Lindsay Jenkins.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Kayla Kraus.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You good?
Michael Laverty.
Congratulations. Right. Your other right.
Evan Mayorini.
That's a very good. Congratulations.
Justin Mannix.
Congratulations. Good stuff.
Andrew Master.
Yeah. Congratulations. Good stuff.
Jake Morris.
I like the shoes. Thank you. Styling, man. Try.
Julian Kihihe.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Jordan Riley.
Congratulations, Julie. Congratulations.
Adina Tachenko.
Congratulations. Amazing. Nice hat, too.
Angelo Vargas.
Oh, don't cry too much. Don't cry, Adina. It's going to be okay.
Gina Vaughn.
Congratulations. This is the end of the choir.
Kayla Adam.
Congratulations, Gina.
Ryan Budke.
Congratulations, Jim.
Juliana Bellaro.
Congratulations, buddy.
Brianna Burton. Eric Chen. Tommaso Clark.
Congratulations. Good stuff. Niman.
Cassandra Delgado.
Congratulations, sir. Good stuff. Yeah.
Savvy Dusad.
Congratulations.
Emily Flynn.
Congratulations.
Chloe Kahn.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
These are 100 questions for you.
Sophia Kalitzis.
Congratulations.
Robbie Marietta.
Congratulations. Emotional.
Alex Offgang.
Bobby. Congratulations.
Max Offgang.
Congratulations. Good stuff.
Hunter Pipia.
Congratulations. Got it.
Arav Prabhu.
Congratulations. I like the shoes.
Stevie Donna Rosenfeld.
Remember me when the Jets win the Super Bowl, all right?
Good luck with that.
Riley Rossini.
Congratulations.
Shri Sagiraju.
Congratulations, brother.
Sadiq Sheikh.
There he is. Congratulations. Got it.
Elliot Tafla.
Congratulations.
Mustafa Abu El Sayed.
Congratulations, Elliot. Got it.
Lydia Abruzzo. Mia Abshire. Vincenza Acosta de Mola.
Congratulations.
Sarah Adams.
Congratulations.
Leslie Alvarez.
Congratulations, Sarah.
Thank you.
Lucas R.
Congratulations, Leslie.
Victoria Anderson.
Congratulations, man. Bring it in.
Angelina Augusta.
Congratulations, Victoria.
Caitlin Baldwin.
Congratulations, Angelina. Got it.
Jamie Barchet.
Congratulations.
Matthew Barsany.
You have to give me a hug. You're now going to get away with it.
Jennifer Battaglia.
Congratulations.
Alexander Bento. Trinity Bergami.
Congratulations.
Aaliyah Betting.
Okay, I love it. So proud of you.
Emma Botita.
Congratulations.
Jack Boyle.
Good job, Emma. Congratulations.
Ava Brady. Richard Brooks. Matthew Brosnan. Savannah Brown. Ariella Brunengraber.
Congratulations.
Eddie Ballard.
Congratulations, Ariella. Got it.
Brianna Butera.
Proud of you, man.
Sophia Cambereri.
Congratulations, Brianna. Congratulations.
Joshua Campbell.
My kindness award winner right there. Congratulations, Sophia.
Justin Campbell.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thomas Capone.
Congratulations. So awesome. Yeah.
Todd Kappa.
Congratulations.
Deanna Carlino. Natalie Cartafalsa.
You got a hunk there.
My brother.
Had a feeling. Congratulations.
Joseph Carvajal.
Congratulations.
Braden Castro.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Gabrielle Catanzaro.
Congratulations. Been an honor, man.
Thomas Sella.
Congratulations.
Marina Serrato. Kayla Shimoleski. Barack Citroglu.
Jack Clark.
Nice silence there.
Anthony Cologne.
Congratulations. Thank you. Fiercest field day competitor ever, right here. Yeah.
Nicholas Cologne.
Hey, man. Oh, congratulations, all right? Gotta go.
Emma Condos.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Megan Connolly.
Congratulations.
Jordan Conter.
Congratulations.
Sophia Corcione. Jason Correas.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Elvis Cortez.
Congratulations. You're gonna take my spot.
Nancy Cortez.
Congratulations.
Vincent Craffa.
Congratulations.
Nicholas Crater.
You didn't think I was coming up here? No.
Grace Crean. Patrick Cunningham. Christopher Curcio.
Congratulations.
Charles Daytree. Vivian Derby.
You definitely, I think you win the noise so far. I love it.
Justin Diaz.
Good job, Derby. You made the speech and everything. Congratulations.
Braden Dicknider.
That was a good pose.
Chase Didio.
Congratulations.
Nick DeToro.
Congratulations.
Owen Dixon. Chase Dobbs. Jason Downs.
Nice shoes. Thank you. Congratulations, Jason.
Juan Duarte.
Congratulations.
Sarah Dukovsky.
Congratulations, Juan.
Sabine Edwards.
Congratulations, Sarah. We'll miss you.
Christopher Engler.
Congratulations, Sabine. Well done.
Devin Espinal. Andrew Esposito.
Congratulations. Well done.
Michael Esposito.
Congratulations.
Juarez Faez. Andrew Finelli. Juliana Ferrara.
Got a good honk there? Good honk. Congratulations. Thank you.
Aiden Feltz.
Careful, shoes untied. Congratulations.
Jordan Feltz.
Congratulations.
Jada Fields Amay.
Congratulations.
Alex Fletcher.
Brian, let's see.
Yeah, I'm okay. No, not yet.
So proud of you, Jada.
Colin Florio.
Congratulations.
Rachel Fontana.
Congratulations, sir.
Mauricio Garcia.
Congratulations.
Francesca Gayton.
I'm in. Congratulations, Mauricio. Proud of you.
Mac G.
Congratulations. Yeah, there's notations on it.
Janaya Gideon.
Congratulations.
Leanna Gentili.
Oh, congratulations. Need for the military? Yeah.
Jason George.
And Esposito.
Sasha Gladel.
Congratulations. Thank you, I'm sorry. No, that's all good.
Diana Gonzalez.
Yeah. Congratulations. Go to schools? Yeah, have it.
Akshar Gopa.
Congratulations. It's actually easy.
Peyton Gribben.
Congratulations.
Caitlin Hatchadorian.
Congratulations, Kate.
Izet Hadzi Baramovic.
Congratulations, Caitlin.
Connor Haggerty.
Congratulations.
Victoria Hand.
There he is. Congratulations.
Linda Lee Hargis.
Congratulations.
Abigail Hartman.
Congratulations, Linda Lee.
Miguel Heredia. Andrew Herrera. Samantha Herrick. Daniel Holchi.
Congratulations.
Sean Juarez. Horrigan. Megan Horrigan. Preston Howitz. Haley Hutzler.
Congratulations.
Shannon Ilnitsky.
Congratulations.
Christian Isernio. Khalik Jawed. Christian Jenny.
Congratulations.
Sweva Ja. Brendan Kalinsky. Elizabeth Kildale.
Congratulations.
Joseph Kiley.
Congratulations.
Robert Laco Lamita. Daniela LaChapelle. Nicholas LaFamina. Michael Lally.
You go with LaFemina or LaFamina? LaFamina. We got you. Take a picture. They got you.
Lindy Lamb.
Yeah. I saw his right. Congratulations. I was right.
Stephen Lambros.
Congratulations.
Kayla LeVay.
Stephen. Congratulations, Stephen.
Cole Lemke. Ryan Leonard. Allegra Levine.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Samantha Liebold.
That was all for you, Allegra.
Silas Lobenstein.
Congratulations. Diploma, all great. Look at you. Expert.
Brian Lopez.
Congratulations, Silas. Thank you so much. We'll miss you, man. We'll miss you.
Melanie Lopez.
All right. Congratulations. You made it. Yeah.
Caitlin Lochran.
Congratulations.
Amanda Mandaro.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Avery Marchese.
Congratulations, Amanda.
John Margulies.
Ready for the awkward hug? So proud of you. Congratulations.
Wesley Mosh.
Thank you.
Jack McCarthy.
Congratulations, Leslie.
Samantha McGay.
Oh no, don't lose your set.
I don't know where it went.
Jack, congratulations.
John McGollum.
Congratulations, yes. That's right.
Brianna McLennan.
Congratulations.
Fernanda Mena.
This is so awesome.
No, I didn't know whatever you.
Christian Mulis.
Congratulations.
Evan Mikhailovic.
Congratulations.
Riley Miner.
Congratulations, sir.
Alexandra Monahan.
Congratulations, Riley.
Thank you.
Marina Marie.
Congratulations. What it was, I didn't appoint Darby as my leader of weather.
Tara Murphy.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Paul Mutz.
Hey, Tara. Congratulations.
Kaylin Natoli Alabre.
Paul, congratulations.
Matthew Neglia.
Congratulations, Caleb.
Grace Norrisan.
Congratulations. Good stuff.
Douglas Novell Jr.
This is awesome. Congratulations, Grace.
Frankie Nullet.
I like the pants. Thank you. Wow.
Melissa O'Connor.
Love it. Come on, man. Congratulations.
Erin O'Donovan.
Connor. Congratulations.
Charles Olachea.
Congratulations, Erin.
Michelle Pacifico.
Congratulations, Charlie.
Brady Park. Dharma Pastori.
Congratulations.
Abram Pimentel.
Congratulations.
Jake Pop.
Congratulations, baby.
Owen Prevendowski.
Congratulations.
Christopher Primiani.
Congratulations, Owen.
Ryan Raju.
Real man. Congratulations, Chris.
Catherine Reyes Mendez.
Yes. Congratulations, Ryan. Good stuff.
Juan Reyes Amaya.
Congratulations, Catherine.
Lydia Ramey.
Congratulations.
Holver Rivas. Jaden Rivera.
Oh, there. Oh, man. Congratulations. You're right. You're right. You gotta hold me through that.
Mason Rivera.
Dude, this is surreal, man. I know. Can't believe it. Love it.
Victoria Rivera.
Congratulations. Thank you. Yeah.
Anthony Rodriguez.
Congratulations.
Christian Rodriguez.
Oh. Hey, don't be losing stuff now. Congratulations.
Jasmine Romero.
Congratulations.
Jackson Rosario. Noah Rosario.
All right, man. You did it. Finally. You did it. All right.
Andrew Roth.
Noah. Congratulations, man. Awesome.
Jason Ruland.
Congratulations, Andrew. Thank you.
Anthony Russo.
Man, my first year here, you were like a quarter of the height, man. Congratulations. Love it.
Christian Russo.
Congratulations.
Raymond Russo.
Congratulations, sir. Man, good luck. Congratulations.
Thomas Saglambeni.
Congratulations. Thank you. Good stuff.
Nicole Sahadashni.
You're an expert. Congratulations.
Melanie Saravia.
Someone gave you the popper. Congratulations. It's a nice touch.
Derek Saris.
Congratulations, Melanie.
Jack Scari.
Congratulations, bud.
Adriana Schlegelmilch.
Awesome.
Emily Sharoni.
Congratulations.
Valerie Seffer.
Oh, you're holding back tears. Congratulations.
Peter Salito.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Timothy Salito.
Congratulations, sir. Thank you. Good stuff.
Mia Safrazza.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Andrew Scherer.
Congratulations.
Daniela Silva.
Where's my guy? Where's the hype
I was gonna fall.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sophia Silva.
That's how we told you. Congratulations.
Alex Sinatra. Parker Smith.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Alex. Thank you.
Benjamin Solomon.
Congratulations.
Tia Soa.
Congratulations, Benjamin.
Ryan Stephanie.
Congratulations to you.
Antonia Stewart.
Congratulations, man.
Leonardo Stewart.
Congratulations, Antonio.
Tyler Stepanio.
You definitely win the Sox game.
Yeah, no.
So proud. Yeah.
Kristen Tarasenko.
Congratulations.
Matthew Tarasenko.
Can I give you a hug?
Allison Tonry.
Thank you.
Christopher Torres.
Congratulations.
Jesse Trapka.
Congratulations.
Marina Turgo.
Congratulations.
Andrew Siokis.
Congratulations.
Allison Tesaurus.
Congratulations.
Kai Umana.
Big time. Congratulations, Allie.
Dominic Utano.
Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. Did it. Yeah.
Nick Uzakowicz.
Congratulations, man. Good stuff, man. Congratulations.
Amber Van Cott.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Ariana Velez. Abigail Vermillion.
Congratulations.
Cameron Visnius.
Congratulations.
Gabriella Verana.
Congratulations, Cameron. Just take exactly the alphabet.
Kevin Walker.
Congratulations.
Michael Weilert. Kayla Weir. Aiden Weiss. Emily Winars.
Congratulations, Aiden. Go.
Yeah!
Jake Wisniewski.
Congratulations, Emily.
Madison Wirtz.
That's good. Good stuff.
Ryan Yang. Emerson Yip. Kyran Zhang.
Congratulations.
Ryan Schofield. Catherine St. Pierre. Haley Kalesa. Nicholas Sumwalt. Jenny Dove. Reese Coughlin. Colin Buscarino. Vanessa Mossad. Israel Rojas Jr.
Congratulations, Vanessa.
Mahika Grandi.
Congratulations, you got it. All right. All right, let's hear it again for our graduates. That's right. We're almost there. It's not official yet. We're getting there. We're just about there, everyone. I'd like to invite back up Mr. Dave Barchet, our school board president, and Dr. Murphy, our superintendent. Mr. Barchet and Dr. Murphy, I've said it a few times, but thank you again for the standard you apply throughout our district, your leadership. Hauppauge is seen as a leading district because of you two. So there couldn't be any two better people to officially send off this class than you. So please come to the podium. Thank you.
Before the final step of certifying the class, I want to take a moment to recognize a few special individuals. The following students are committing to serve in the armed forces and will take an oath to uphold and defend the United States Constitution. When I say your name, please stand and remain standing. Grace Crean, United States Marine Corps, attending University of South Carolina on a Naval ROTC scholarship. Nicholas LaFamina, United States Navy, attending SUNY Maritime on a Naval ROTC scholarship. Mike Esposito, planning to enlist in the United States Army this summer. Grace, Nicholas, and Mike, please remain standing. As you all know, you come from a special community. In Hauppauge, we are proud to honor all community members who choose a life of selfless service. I'd like to now ask any member of the Hauppauge community in attendance today who serves in the armed forces or who is a veteran of the armed forces to also stand and remain standing. Please. And lastly, I'd like to ask members of the Hauppauge community in attendance today who work as police officers, firefighters, or first responders, retirees included, to also stand. Graduating class, look around. You are surrounded by role models and heroes. This is your district, this is your community, this is your home. Let's give one more huge ovation to all the selfless individuals currently standing. Our hometown heroes, thank you so much. You may be seated. Now, Hauppauge High School class of 2024, please stand. Audience, please be advised that after my short script here and the tassels are moved, you are free to celebrate your status as graduates. There will not be a formal recessional walk. Just enjoy the music and the night and celebrate. Without further ado, it is my pleasure, on the authority granted to me as the Superintendent of Schools and by the Board of Regents of the State of New York, to certify the class of 2024 as graduates of Hauppauge High School. You may now move your tassel from the right side of your head to the left side. You have officially graduated. Congratulations!
Thank you.